Everybody, this is Kevin with Texas Yardman and More, and I'm out here in the Texas Hill Country, and I'm harvesting some cactus pear, or also known, the tunas that are on top of the cactus. And this stuff is delicious. It's got a lot of vitamin C in it, and they just grow on top of these cactus plants. And you can see the little purple bulbs. They're delicious, but you got to be careful because there's spines in them. So I was out here this weekend and thought I would just show you all of the cactus out here that is got the fruit that's on it and it's ripe. And this whole cluster over here, got a lot of it on there, and these are nice and dark purple. It's kind of what you want. And I see a little lizard over there in this cactus, harmless. I'm going to try to see if I can zoom in here and you can see these a little bit better. You can see there's all kinds of them on here. And what I'm simply going to do is I got a 5-gallon bucket and a machete, and I'm gonna cut a bunch of these tunas off and I'm gonna bring them home with me out here in the hill country and on my property here. And a lot of the cactus out here, they reproduce like crazy, and unless you keep them in check, they'll just continue to spread out and they will grow into clusters like this. They are all over, and these are the ones that have the spines on them. You definitely don't want to fall down in a cactus patch, that's for sure. And we're going to come over here. There's a bunch on this one, and these are all nice and ripe. It is the end of September in I think it's like September 23rd, 24th. I haven't been looking at my phone, so I think it's around the 23rd or 24th, and wanted to get some video of this. But I'm gonna simply go over here and get my 5-gallon bucket, and we're gonna harvest some of these. And I noticed on one over here, something's already been munching on it, and I've been told that wild boar, they love to eat on these, and I don't know how they can do it, but they do, and because they have spines on them. See if I can zoom in on one. Try to get in here. See if you can see that. It's like half eaten. And you can see inside of these, they have a lot of seeds, and they're delicious. Once you get inside, once you get the skin off of these, they are absolutely delicious. I'm going to take some of these home and put them in smoothies after I clean them up and get the skin off of them and the spines. And let me grab my machete over here, and we'll grab one. You want to make sure that you have a good pair of gloves. Got my bucket. You always want to make sure you got a pair of leather gloves on when you're doing this, and you're just simply gonna cut through it, and then it's gonna look like that. And we're just gonna cut a bunch of these off. And I'm going to zoom out. So you can see that I got a spine right there in my glove. Just like that. If you aren't wearing gloves, it hurts. You can see one on the ground here. It's half eaten. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and just cut one of these open so you can see. And there's the inside of it. Kind of looks like pomegranate in a sense. And I'm going to taste it. And that's absolutely delicious. I'm doing this very carefully. I'm going to squeeze it out, all the insides. A lot of seeds in there. A lot of seeds, but there's fruit in there too. So it's the seeds in here that get spread, and they can germinate and produce another patch of cactus. And there's tons of seeds in these. But also, if you're interested in growing one of these, you can just simply cut off one of these ears, just like that, and get rid of the spines so you don't hurt yourself. So here you got a cactus ear just like that. See if I can get some of these off. And what you would simply do, I have some of these at home for ornamental purposes, and that version of cactus does not have these spines. It's like it looks just like these, but they don't have the big spines. They have smaller spines that you got to be careful of, but this version has the spines, but they look the same. And you would just simply take this and you would stick it in maybe 2 inches of soil, just like this, upright, and it'll start to grow other ears off of this one. And I don't need any more cactus out here, so just be careful when handling them. And the darker, the better. Here's that one that something was eating on it. Probably a pig, wild pig. So, just in a few minutes I've got a bucket full of these tunas, and I'm going to take these home and I'm going to refrigerate them, and I'm going to clean them up and get the skin off of them, and then probably mash them up and put them inside of a smoothie. So since I was out here, I just thought I would show you Texas cactus. And I've got hundreds of these cactus bushes all around here. I'm in a grove of mesquite trees, and these cactus are all over the place. And the tunas, usually late summer like this into early fall is when they produce these really dark, lush cactus fruit. and that's the time to pick them. And so if you're ever out hiking or something like that, break one off. If you got a little pocket knife, skin it and put it in your mouth. The darker, the better the flavor. So you want to pick the really ripe ones if you can. Anyhow, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you following my channel. Like and subscribe, and if you want to be notified of any future videos, just hit the notification bell in the upper right hand corner. Have a great day.